So if if you don't have coolant run through your head, you're gonna melt everything down, and it's just you got to keep everything cool. That's the main point here. If you're gonna make power with these engines, you got to make sure they stay cool. The cooler, the better. All right, now back to the turbo. All right. On these engines, they're not wastegated, but being the timing with this engine as it is stock, it's set up for emissions. Now 96, this particular truck come with a catalytic converter, and that's all. If anyone knows anything about a 7.3, that's one reason why they kind of booted it out in 03 was because it couldn't pass emissions. Just couldn't. And then we had the 6 blow problem because Ford was in a real dire emergency to find an engine. They used a German engine, which over there had probably been fine because the type of fuel they use, it's a whole lot cleaner. But over here we had emissions too, EGR coolers, all that. Get all that deleted though. They're actually pretty good trucks. You get head studs. Anyway, off 6.0. These trucks, yeah, they have a particular small turbo. Now Banks makes a smaller turbine housing, and then if you put a bigger compressor wheel in, it'd help out, because it'd spool easier, spool quicker, and then you're pushing more air through the engine. Now, once you push more air through the engine, you're going to need more fuel. This truck ain't like the older 7.3s, the IDIs. You can't just turn up the pump. You got to put a set of injectors in it. You got to put either that or you can run a chip to change the timing. Like, if I was going to run a chip on this, being it's a manual, you can run SCT, or either I do TS6. Them are my probably only two. I wouldn't go with Edge, nothing like that. SCT is like the EFI Live for power strokes. Keep in mind though, if you're running an automatic, do not, if you run an SCT on an automatic truck, be easy with it, or make sure you get that automatic built, because SCTs, tuners, do not put into play an automatic transmission. They do not put into play the shift points. All it does is beef up the engine. That's it. Changes the timing, throws the fucking fuel, and there you go. Done been through this with my buddy in the 6.0. He tore out his transmission. And we're trying to look for a ZF6 to swap it. But these are great engines, as long as they're maintained, as long as they have oil in them, as long as you have a clean fuel system, and as long as you have a clean air system. Hint, air and fuel are great engines. Now, if you want to run a bigger turbo, you could. They make you can have either a T4 kit made for a, I can't remember which Borg-Warner turbo it is, but it is a Borg-Warner turbo. And you got more air. Yep, this is my 7.3. I know under the hood she ain't pretty, but she's gonna get there. She's got a little dirt on her. She was a work truck at one point. There's no rust in this thing though. It could use a little paint. Other than that, she's cherry. So enough about me ranting. Jeff, you got any more questions, I'll probably make some more videos on this truck, because, you know, this is my 7.3. It's all stock. I'll probably make videos of building it. The only thing I have done to this truck so far is just doing the air filter. That is it. Because the air box was in like 3 or 4 pieces. It had been duct taped over. So I just said, which I was going to put, I was either going to do SMB, but being that was a little bit cheaper right now, and hell, you can trust Wicks. It's worth it. I just went ahead and did that. It's a one beautiful air filter. And turbo's getting more air. Spools up, you know, maybe half a second quicker, even though it takes you 45 seconds to get there. Hence a 7.3. But yep. Alright. Well, I'm out.